My name is Alec Holland, and I went to the Great Big Chair in the Sky. My RUID is 230007873, and I'm in the section on Monday and Thursday at 2 o'clock to 3:50. This is my ticket from the play. It was at the Cabaret Theater in Cook Doug. It was at 2 o'clock on November 9th, which was a Sunday. As far as the acting, I wasn't too fond of the acting between the sheriffs in the production. Throughout the production, they were talking off script the entire time. One literally told the other one in a scene to lock in, which I thought was a little unprofessional, especially for being the third day, because I believe they started on Friday for viewing, and I would assume by day 3 they were just out of it for some reason, but I just didn't really like that. And on the contrary though, I also really liked the dynamic that the two Cowboys had. I think that their chemistry was really good throughout the play, and they seemed very prepared, knowing like their lines, and I thought their overall acting was really good. In terms of directing, I think the two key scenes throughout it was the murder scene and the painting scene when the mayor gets drunk. During the murder scene, the husband wanted to kill the wife because previously during that day, she told him that she didn't want to be with him anymore, and she wanted to run away from the house and away from this life, and she wanted to find a new life because she was forced into marriage to marry him. As this was going on right next to another scene that was between Letty and Ruben, the two Cowboys, which they were having an argument with the bartender of the saloon, and they were just overall upset about their friend that was missing. I really liked how the scene was flickering back and forth, and it really just drew the audience attention right before the intermission. Because as the scene was increasing, like the drama from the murder scene, they started playing like the light production to getting involved by flickering the lights as the murdering was happening. And as far as the mayor scene, I really liked how the mayor got the audience involved. He wanted to show that he was feeling crazy and asked the audience what he should do to prove that. And the audience responded saying to make out with the painting, which I thought was pretty funny, but honestly, it threw me off a little bit. I wasn't really prepared for that going into this production. As far as it being a player production, I believe it was a production due to the fact that it was done in a small theater with the crew, actors, and directors all being made of the student body. The themes in the play, I think, were power control, death, and two wrongs don't make a right. Power control was shown in the scene when the sheriff wanted to get the mayor on her side of dismissing a case about a missing person, which was Ruben and Lenny's friend. She wanted to do this to make the deputy's office not look too bad. And the way she was able to do this was because the mayor was an alcoholic, and he was obviously not going to get reelected. So on her point of view, it was easy to convince him that if she was to help him out, or if he was to help her out, she would help him back and get reelected the following year. So that's how power control was used. There was multiple deaths throughout the play. One being the wife in the murder scene. Another being Lenny after he killed the saloon bartender, and then he later got the death sentence by electric chair, being the reason why it's called the Great Big Chair in the Sky. Another theme was two wrongs don't make a right, which is shown in that one scene when the missing body was not found of their friend, and then he showed up out of nowhere, and they took him away right after that by the deputy's office. So there was just like a lot going on, and she just decided she was going to kill someone, which obviously is never right. So she then gets the electric chair in the response of that. Overall, I think the play was pretty good. I would give it a 6 out of 10. More so because I was kind of thrown off by just like the two deputies going back and forth talking throughout scenes. I thought it was a little unprofessional. And overall, I think it was just pretty impressive how like it was done by students.